And what's going down? Happy Sunday, man. It is the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast right back up in your face. Now, listen, it is Sunday. It is my birthday. And so I decided that I wanted to do a reunion with my brothers I haven't seen in seems like forever, right?
And a special encore presentation of me singing happy birthday to you.
No, what we're not going to do is sing happy birthday. No, don't do it. Mute him. Somebody, please.
Hey, yo, we doing Stevie Wonder rendition?
No, we doing the traditional because Stevie's version takes too long. Sorry,
I got you. We can all do the 5 heartbeats right quick.
No, we're not doing the 5 heartbeats either. Don't do that.
Just gonna do me like that?
No, we're not gonna do that. All right, so listen, we are going to talk about some stuff today. We're gonna talk about something that's been big in the news, with Will Smith, with the assault on Christopher Rock. On Christopher Rock, and I want to get everybody's rendition because it has ran all week. Everybody had an opinion. Everybody had something to say, and it's now time to give my opinion because I haven't given one. I don't know. I think E Digger did Let's Talk with E Digger.
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to see that.
I did a breaking news. As soon as it happened, I ran upstairs.
It was like 5 minutes after it happened. E Digger was all elbows.
Right. Oh, man.
That was the first time that I ever caught something on time. Like, gotta go. I was like, yes.
I could. You know what? This is what I imagine because I was just like, damn, that shit just happened. E Digger already, and I imagine him because you said somebody had told you it happened, and I imagine you like, oh, and you was just stumbling trying to get up the stairs,
trying to get there. That's crazy.
Right, like you jumped in your chest, swung it around, and just started hitting power buttons.
My sister-in-law was like, I don't believe that's just happened. So I hit her up and I said, what happened? She said, Will smack Chris Rock. No, she said, Will smack somebody. And I said, who? And I kept saying, who? And she said, Chris Rock. And I said, for real? And so when I saw it, I was like, gotta go. And my wife was like, where you going? I said, gotta go upstairs.
Breaking news. So for those of you that are watching, that are not watching, there's a video. We're gonna run the slap first of all, because some people may not have seen it. Now, if you have not seen it, get out from under that rock you're living under, and let's watch this video. Now, the video that E has pulled has the initial slap, and then it has Jada's reaction to the slap. So, E, whenever you're ready, man, roll that beautiful bean footage, baby boy.
Here we go. So this is Jada's reaction.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jersey. My wife's name out to I'm going to, okay? This is a lot of people.
That awkward silence, man, it's killer.
That was the greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here.
All right, go ahead, Killer.
Give a doctor.
All right.
Now, I want everybody to take a look at Chris Rock's reaction. Now, first of all, there was a lot of people that said that this whole thing was staged. Do you believe it was staged? Nobody? Everybody think it was real?
I think
it was. There's too much going on. Like you can tell. All right, and they're both great actors. Everybody in that whole segment is a great actor, including Jada. But when you slap someone with authority, and you get that moment of silence right afterwards, you know it was real. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get into Jada's reaction right away.
You better believe we are.
Can I please? All right, so I hate is a strong word. Fuck it. I hate her. I fucking hate her.
You gotta hate her, man. I don't hate her, man.
No, I hate her with a passion.
Right.
I just really can't stand this woman. It's everything about this woman makes me want to strangle her. I hate her.
Right. Don't hate.
So
hate is such a strong word, bro.
But here's the thing: when you play with a man for so long, like you can literally tell he's under a spell, and just her reaction alone disgusts me. I'm sorry, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm
savor that. No,
on Facebook again, y'all.
No, Kev.
Tupac.
Savor that. Let's answer the question. So everybody doesn't. So everybody here in the panel believes that whole thing was real. First of all.
Oh
yeah, I believe it was real.
I think it was staged. I'm sorry.
I think it was staged. Why do you think it was staged, buddy?
What Kev just said. Two great actors. What's his name? Will.
Yeah.
Been trained to throw a punch.
Yeah.
Fighting sequences. I'm looking at the distance. I'm looking at body language. Chris's reaction.
Right.
If somebody smacked me, we straight fight. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna get in depth with it. People are looking at the setting of this thing. They keep saying the Oscars. I don't care where we at. We can be in the fanciest of restaurants to the dirtiest of a alley. You disrespected my wife. You said something about my wife. Am I not supposed to react? That's where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is saying, "Oh, it's the Oscars. You're supposed to,"
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So in Will's mind is like, I'm going up here. I'm gonna either say something to him or I'm gonna do something. Now, I don't agree with the slap.
That's assault.
He could have whispered in his ear and said, "Hey, look, man, take my wife's name out your mouth." He could have whispered, but this is Will.
Okay.
So I don't know what was going through Will's mind.
We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying.
So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Well,
okay. So let me speak. Hold on, Quinn. Let me speak on this. The fact that the reason why I don't believe it was staged is because it was too much wind in Will's jacket for it to be fake. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the still, shot, it was too much wind in his jacket. I just believe that it was too raw of a time. And I kind of go with you a little bit, about protecting his wife. Right. I get it, right?
Right.
But I think that the Oscars was just not the place to do that. I think if there was some smoke that he wanted to bring to Chris, it should have been some smoke that, because look, I mean, you slapped this man in front of Hollywood, dog. It ain't, and then the millions of people that was watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Quinn, what do you think?
My thing is this, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. Y'all three married. I'm not married, so to all the married men out there, don't take this the wrong way. But I felt like Will took it upon himself to assume, and I didn't know Jada was dealing with alopecia before that incident. So just because Chris is in Hollywood doesn't know. Oh, she was public about it. That man living his own life doesn't know he knew about it.
Right.
Second of all, if you knew Chris was going to be the host, you're Will Smith. He has thrown jokes at your wife before. You could have picked up the phone before the show, called him, "Hey, yo, Chris, do me a favor, bro. Don't throw no jokes our way."
Yeah.
Or you could, after he made the joke, you could have walked backstage when Questlove, because you took that moment away from Questlove.
Right.
Where you could have walked backstage because Chris had to go backstage, and you could have said, "Yo, bro, keep my wife's name out your mouth."
That could have been, like I said, yeah. Smoke in the back though. He just had it back there.
If you want to even slap him backstage, you could have did that, bro. But
he could have even done it during his speech.
His speech. Right.
He has the platform where he can actually go. And I love the way that Ricky Smiley put it. You can literally go on your platform. You're one of the top A-list actors. You're an A+ list actor. And you've been known as this guy with class for decades now. And that's how I looked at Will. I
feel like Chris was Will had circumstances ever since the August Alcinas incident dropped and Will got memed up. I think Chris was just a culmination on the biggest platform in their atmosphere, where he threw a joke at Jada, and Will's reaction at first was him laughing.
He laughed
at that, and you can see he was laughing hard because it's that Will Smith laugh we're all used to seeing.
Right.
He looked to his left, and he saw Jada reaction, and totally flipped the switch, and took it upon himself to do as he did
to assault that man. Yeah,
and my thing is this: my first thought was everybody lost in that situation.
Yeah.
Here's a few things why, and I'm gonna go back to the first question: why I think it wasn't fake. Let's just put it there. It wasn't fake because there's a few things in this. We got reputation on the line. All right. Not only that, we got the Williams family was completely and utterly disgusted.
Yep.
The father, Richard, actually voiced his opinion. And he said it literally left a bad taste on the family's name, even though the movie had greatness to it. The movie was great.
It was great.
It was really, really good.
I've never seen it, and I will not watch it because of
a lot of people have said that.
I'm not going to. So let me throw this out here. We all human. We make mistakes in times of heated passion.
Right? Got you. Where's the accountability though?
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that because to me, especially that's a huge thing. But I'm not going to say I'm not going to be a fan of this man simply because he went and made a mistake. Because if that's the case, then I shouldn't be watching Robert Downey Jr. movies, or I shouldn't watch any movie where somebody or TV show where somebody has made a mistake in their life.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what both of y'all saying.
No, because what I'm saying, even though he assaulted Chris, don't get me wrong, I was disgusted by it because you open hand slapped another man. That's kin to spitting on me.
Yeah, that's exactly. Ultimate.
That's kin to spitting on me. Yeah, like let's just keep it. I would have rather him close fish punch the man.
Oh, 3-piece with a biscuit. Don't play that.
I mean,
but what I'm getting at is Chris was a victim of circumstances because of the toxicity Will has encountered at his wife's own doing.
He held it in until then.
Right there. Right there. E, could you show the video with the after slap reaction?
Look at that segue. I love it.
You said the after slap reaction.
As that was the first video you showed.
It was the first video you showed. Yeah.
I gotta go back.
You didn't show the actual.
It's all right.
Camera. I gotta go back and pull it up. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah. Well, while he's pulling it up, the accountability, I get it. Will Smith apologized
to everybody except for Chris.
I mean, he put out a statement. He didn't
put out a statement for Chris
on Twitter.
It was publicly. It was a public. But I still think the accountability. Will Smith
should be in jail.
Not only that, he was asked to leave, and he refused to leave.
He refused.
Yeah, he did refuse. I'm not sure why.
All right.
See, you see where I'm going with this? Like his accountability, he's using his stardom. He's using his celebrity status to stardom to get by.
Yeah.
And the accountability is zero to none.
Yeah.
Like, so I need more. I need more from it. I get what Terry's saying about not watching it, kind of somewhat protesting against Will. I get what Q is saying too, but like for me, I'm not gonna stop. I won't. I still watch Fresh Prince. I'm not even gonna front. I'm still watching on HBO Max. Yeah. But I get it. I get it. You know, for somebody that we looked up to that's been up here for so long. Yeah. But your account now, you're it's like your real side is kind of showing right now with your zero.
I don't even think that was his real side.
Here's the thing.
I think that was part of a mental breakdown that he's been slowly degrading over a couple of years mentally.
And that's because his balls are in Jada's purse. And I get it though. I mean, we'll get to it. You find the video?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, run that. Slap. Now go ahead and run it.
No, this is the video that the slap happened. This is the 2 minute. It's a 2 minute video.
Okay.
Of way the slap happened. You wanted the first one,
right? The one you showed. Yep.
All right, give me.
Now everybody watch this. This is the reaction from Jada after Will smacked Chris.
All right. So I'm gonna have to play it again.
Yeah. You see it right now. Watch Jada's Oh, look at her.
It was a GI danger.
Sickening, dog. It's sickening.
I'm going to. Okay.
Okay, kill it. Because
no, it's going to play the up close.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because you told me to kill it, but it's more to the video.
Go ahead, do that thing.
So we are here to give a doctor.
He got slapped so hard he said documentary instead of Oscar.
Look at her.
Wow, dude. It was a GI danger. My wife's name out the. I'm going to. Okay? So I can go.
Oh, right. Little peanut head. I can't stand her. Go ahead and kill it.
So here's my thought. Right here. Yeah. When he said, "Keep my name out your fucking mouth." 2000. Let's go back. 2016.
I know what you're talking about.
Jada. He made a comment about Will. He made a comment about Jada.
Yeah.
He also made a comment before then. So all of that impact. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a Will Smith fan. That's not to say I'm taking up for him, but I'm just saying, as a married man, don't disrespect my loved ones. Don't disrespect my wife.
I got you.
Even if you knew about alopecia, even if you didn't know about alopecia, and contrary to popular belief, nobody know this. I'm very transparent. My wife has alopecia. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a nigga coming to my wife to my house or out in public, and if my wife decided to either wear a wig or not, and say something about her wig or her hair,
right?
Am I not going to say something to him? Am I not going to react?
Okay.
And what I said earlier about the Oscars, I don't care, and that's why a lot of people are getting it misconstrued. You see what I'm saying? In front of millions of people. No, I don't. I don't condone violence, but sometimes you sitting at this place, and you like whether I should say something to him or not say something to him. Never lived in Hollywood. Never had the experience to mingle with celebrities or excuse me, anything like that. So I don't know what was going on in Will's mind. Maybe Will said, if I say something to him, will it, escalate? Will it make an impact? Or if I smack him, is he going to say anything further about my wife? At the end of the day, Jada Pinkett Smith, whether you like her or not, that's his wife. And he made a joke, glanced at her, said, "Ooh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to make a joke." And that's what I'm saying. Comedians have DL Hughley do it all the time. He scours the crowd, find victims and talk about them. You see what I'm saying? Where does the joke go too far? You see what I'm saying? Should I say something about Jada, or should I not say something about Jada? That's where I'm at as a married man. And you keep saying something about Jada. You know, this is not the first time.
I look at it like this, E. If we go back through the history of people, and I'm not even speaking of regular people, you know, us common folk, as you know, somebody referred to us as, and stars. Jokes been made about a lot of people at several different events where comedy stars have been there.
Right.
Rick Ross is always a target. Shaq is always a target. Kevin Durant hair is always a target.
Right. Come on. Okay.
I'm just throwing it out here. You got people who gonna know, yo, if I throw this joke on this person, I know I'm gonna get a laugh. You know what I'm saying? So Jada knowing that she's and I'm saying this, and I'm not taking up from Chris at all. I'm just speaking in general.
Yeah.
I got a feeling, had that been The Rock up there throwing that joke, Will wouldn't have went up there and slapped him.
Come on, man. You know that. But let's do this, because I want to shift gears here. Okay, because I want to stay in this spot right here. Right. You know, everybody's Team Smith, either Team Will or Team Chris. Here's my thing is, he didn't react to the joke until he looked over at Jada and she gave him the side eye. That's when he wanted to be tough guy at that point. Now, however he decided to handle that, that's what that is. But I didn't approve of. I didn't like it, because if you're gonna bring smoke, I'm gonna need for you, Will Smith, Mr. Sir, to be an equal opportunity smoke bringer. If you mad at somebody, be mad at August. If you're gonna be mad at somebody, be mad at August. We're gonna get into all that in just a second.
I said that. My Facebook has some people mad,
burning mad.
Somebody said about August. You know what somebody said about the August situation? He wasn't, and they said he couldn't be mad at August because that was a decision his wife made.
Okay, but even though their marriage was open, you know what? That's switch gears. We're gonna get into that in a sec. Can you cue up Tony? So what I want to get into next is this. His brother reacted and responded to the slap. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this, get ready, watch your ears. It may hurt a little bit, okay? Because Tony Rock was not playing when it comes to family. You know, it's something's very, very wrong.
You know, Chris had a show immediately. Like, I think the next day, he didn't have any material, and he was just like, yo, I'm still processing it.
Yeah.
And everybody was, so you ain't got jokes now. Like,
somebody said something about Will on that show too. And he didn't usually, he said it down real quick. But let's get into Tony Rock. Hold on 1 second.
All right, give me 1 second.
So Tony Rock said he got some words, Will Smith. In a few minutes.
Keep talking.
But Tony, so listen, when you're dealing with family, had that been your brother, so Kev, let me ask you this. If that was your brother and some other dude decided they want to go up there and smack, what's your reaction, bro?
I can tell you what my little brother reaction would have been. My phone would have started jumping right then, and if I would have looked at it and seen that it was my brother, he was gonna have two questions: why you in two pieces, ass, and do we need to roll up? Those my little brother two questions. Yeah. Why you then two pieces, ass?
Why didn't you two? Yeah, right.
Same here.
And then, do I need to roll up?
Yeah, same here. I'm the youngest.
All right, so me being the youngest, right? Man, a lot of y'all know my you know my brother.
I know Pete. I already
he know we want that smoke. Whenever and whatever happens, we definitely got each other back. So whether we wrong or right, we'll fix that later. It's shoot from the hip first.
Ask questions later.
Ask questions fucking later.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and I think that's the brother dynamic.
I had a little I'm glad you asked it, by the way, because I'm trying to get everything all together. I thought about my brother, and like I said, Q knows my brother. My brother has a like zero tolerance. What my brother would have done is, all right, we first gonna roll up. He gonna beat him before I get a hold of him. Then he gonna probably let me, all right, now it's your turn, and smack him around a few times, and then we're gonna go our separate ways. But the way that Tony reacted, it was
perfect.
I've seen the arguments. I've seen the arguments on this too. He defended Chris Rock.
That's what he's supposed to do.
And then people are gonna be like, well, how come Will Smith can't defend his wife? Well,
that is crazy.
Every action has a reaction, people.
Please believe that.
Like I don't get why people think it's not cool to have a reaction.
Yeah.
We learned this shit in grade school in science. You're going to have a reaction no matter what happens. Good consequence, bad consequence is going to come, whether you like it or not. You know.
How we doing, E?
I'm ready when y'all are.
Yeah.
Shoot that.
So here's a reaction. This is Chris Rock's brother.
Can y'all hear it?
Turn it up a little bit.
This is as far as it go.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Hold up.
Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. I love it.
This ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit but these motherfucking hands.
Whoa!
You meant it.
I didn't hear that part.
Grade A. Line of the year.
Every time you see me do a show, Pac.
He said, Pac.
You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us.
You'll say it's 10 of us.
You gonna be like, I ain't even know that nigga was a rock brother. That nigga a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just wanna let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride. That shit ain't gonna ride, nigga. I don't got a lot of shit to lose, nigga. So more gonna have me on the tour regardless. Y'all might never see me on TV again, but now with that said, Raleigh, how y'all doing?
Thank you.
How y'all doing, Raleigh? Y'all good?
Ooh. What I tell you, as E and I was talking before we went live, Tony Rock was digging in his pocket and he could not find a fucking.
He couldn't find.
He was trying to. He was trying to muster it up. He couldn't find it. And I let me say, I agreed with every syllable of his intro.
Right. And I agree too.
Like, he said you ain't nominated for shit but these heads.
That's that Brooklyn.
Bro, New York. That is the line of the year, bro. Yeah. Like real shit. So, like that's a hood nigga line, bro.
I'm gonna let him
know. That's crazy. I felt every syllable of that.
Right.
That's right. Was kind of my take. Like you hit my brother because your chick. I mean, because like I said, he laughed at the joke and then turned around and
that was a whole delayed reaction because you had one reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You did this. Your whole posture changed.
Yeah.
You was enjoying the show. Looked at her. Your whole posture changed.
Yeah.
But then you get up and go and slap Chris, and he makes a joke about getting slapped.
Yeah.
Now everything all funny.
Yeah. It's all funny.
Keep that same energy you just had when you side-eye and caused this man to get slapped.
Yeah. All right.
That shouldn't have been funny to you.
That was great.
Oh. Now, let me throw this out here. I have boxed dude about being disrespectful to somebody I was with, to the woman I was with, but it was being calling her a bitch, or just being disrespectful in a malicious way. I don't think what Chris did was malicious.
I don't think so.
And you know the difference between when somebody is being malicious and when somebody just throw an innocent joke. I come from Greenville, Mississippi, bro. When you enter school, like even when you're a kid, you just throw up getting jokes. You either gonna do two things. You're gonna either learn how to take a joke and grow some thick skin, or you gonna cry every time somebody talk about you.
I mean, here's the thing. Look, I think Tony, in defense of Tony was expressing the anger that his brother didn't, and so that's the reason why he did the intro the way he did it.
Chris showed a lot of class.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He was very professional. Like the amount of love that Chris got just for showing how he went, how professional he was. You can't get any better than that. I'm
sorry to keep pouring salt in the wound. That's why I keep saying it was fake. I'm sorry.
What? Why again?
Because you just got slapped. You're not gonna like what the. Nobody ran out.
Yeah.
Nobody came to nobody's aid.
It makes you question.
I mean, they did. I mean, you had
after the fact. I'm talking about doing the thing, Kev. You just got slapped. Ain't no
They did cut it out though. Like the Oscars did cut it.
No, like, I'm talking about. Okay, so all right. Let me just play. Let me play the other video that I was supposed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Nobody immediately ran out from backstage.
Right. Okay, I want y'all to look at this.
Macbeth, loved it.
So this is the whole thing.
I love the part where it said, "King Lear don't got nothing on me." Y'all got to see it. It's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins, but please, Lord. Jada, I love you.
All right, right here.
Here we go.
So I paused it. So right here, you see him scouring.
Right.
Right.
That's what comedians do.
As comedians do.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my thing on Chris and other comedians.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the thought process come in. I am no comedian.
Right.
I try to be funny. I don't try to be overly funny, but I'm very selective in what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. How many other jokes have I said about Jada?
You made a couple.
You see what I'm saying? So that was your thought process. Should I say it? Should I not say it? I'm just saying.
All right. I'm gonna make
since they were in the front row, they was in the front row, easy target. I get it. Do I need to say it? Do I not need to say it?
Some telling me if that whole incident would have had happened, he would have continued going across the front row.
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's a comedian.
That's what all comedians do at these award shows. Kevin Hart did it.
Yeah.
They do it.
I want to run that right quick.
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See, Will. Boom. See?
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
Stop right there. Anybody come out?
What do you want, a 911 tragedy? That's not gonna happen.
I'm saying bodyguards enough. They ain't come out. Nobody came out
at this point. All right, so at the left, I don't know. I get what you're saying.
I do,
but there's not gonna be, especially at this type of the status, the
goons ain't there.
No, because there's no.
No, I'm not talking about hood niggas. I'm just talking about bodyguards,
security guards. Yeah, there's really no. No one knew this was going to happen. I mean, it's gonna be the Oscars, the Academy. The Academy. Right. I mean, like the Grammys. I'm pretty sure there's still not going to be security guards up there. Or maybe one or two now.
All right,
but
I
don't think there's.
Somebody said they didn't know. Not to cut you off, Kev. I'm sorry. Somebody just said they didn't know it was going to happen. Okay, it happened. So no security came out.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I believe?
Some people was backstage. I'm almost certain that some people was backstage. Like, did you just see what happened?
But you know what, E? I hear what you're saying, and I really believe had Chris swung back, I think it would have been a national tragedy up in that piece.
I don't even think if he would have swung back, that Will Smith just smacked him. Yeah. It wasn't scripted. It wasn't in the script. I'm almost certain they backstage. I'm just saying. Like, where's security at this point? That's where I'm at right now, as to say this was scripted. Here's why I say it was scripted, because Chris Rock is on tour.
Okay.
Publicity.
But where does that help Will Smith? He's literally getting tormented. Like,
just to give a point,
give
a point to say, I'm tired of y'all talking about me being a pussy. Right there.
He's been that forever.
He's still a pussy.
Right. Yeah. So smacking him on stage is like, this is what I'm capable of doing.
Here's the bullshit that
No. We can't say that. Hold on, Q. We can't say that. Because again, had it been a white actor, no, he ain't.
He would have got arrested. We're not going to have
he wasn't going to risk.
Wait a minute. You said if it was a white actor,
or even if he did it because it was a smaller guy. This dude's got 50 pounds on him. He's about a foot and a half taller than him. Hey, come on, man. Like Tony said, Tony wants to smoke. His brother knows he can probably handle Will Smith.
True. Yeah, but I get that. His age now. I get that. Tony is mad that you just smacked my brother. I think everybody that has siblings will do the same.
Absolutely.
My point is why I'm saying it's fake is because one, nobody ran out. His reaction to the smack, he did not stumble. He bounced back, kept on going. Anybody that gets smacked is going to have another type of reaction. Like, did you just smack me?
Yeah, that's just we fight. Professionalism he had.
But see, here's the thing. I'm finna throw what he said. He slapped him. He didn't. It ain't like he punched him. I got a feeling if he would have threw some weight behind a punch, Chris would have been on the damn floor.
Even with an open hand slap, you're going to get some type of impact. I'm sorry. Look how you heard a thump. Yeah, there was and I don't mean to be, like
a wrestling move. It was like he smack your leg.
Right. It's like, like.
But
I'm thinking outside of the box.
I don't like
everybody is saying,
I get it. You're playing the devil's advocate.
Right. I'm playing the devil's advocate after looking at this time and time again. Probably looked at this video like 10 times. I just think it is fake. They saying it wasn't scripted. I'm thinking it was scripted because I'm looking at two actors, a comedian and an actor. One actor knows how to throw a punch in all the fighting sequences. Okay. Nobody runs out on the stage. How much y'all say is professional? I get that, but
okay,
if that was any other situation, everybody named Mama would have ran out. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
Okay. Here we go.
Let me just throw this out here right quick. In June, Jada already been put out in June. They're gonna have a red table talk. That's the bullshit I don't like right there.
Okay. Here we go.
Because they having a red table talk?
No.
Here we go. They're gonna talk about it.
Let's do this. Okay. Let's pretend for a second that it was real. Okay. Let's forget all of that. We can sit here and we can go through whether it was fake, whether it was real or not. I'm gonna tell you what's real though. Here we go. The realness of it is that Will Smith is a broken man. That's the realness of it. Now, if you want to get into the real conversation, here we go. Now, Will's been dealing with this stuff with Jada, this August Alsina nonsense, him being called a pussy since whenever. He's even when he was a kid, Tupac. Even when he was a kid, he was picked.
He can't satisfy her.
He can't satisfy her. Things of this nature. Can you imagine, just for a second, him sitting there and hearing this joke, laughing about this joke, looking at his wife, going, "Ooh, now I gotta do something." Because in his head, probably one of the scenarios he said was her telling him, "Well, you gonna let him talk to me like that?" That's what most women do.
This is why I cheated on you.
This is why I cheated on you. So what you gonna do? If you
Tupac would have shot him. I love that meme.
I love that meme.
I'm just saying.
Tupac would have shot him, baby.
Pac rest of the year. But real talk. And this is the reason for this episode today, and this reunion show, is because there are so many men that deal with that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And will not voice it. The reason why Will Smith went up there and smacked Chris Rock, whether it was fake or real, is because he's got some crap that he hadn't said to anything to anybody too. He just kind of he's rolling.
So anybody that follows me on my Facebook know that I had a reaction that following day. I put up a post, and it man, let me tell you the comments, man. And look, you feel how you feel. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care how you feel. It's my opinion. Your versus your opinion. Don't make us right. Neither one of us is right. I don't care who it is. And just to get into some of the reactions, like Layla Ali and DL Hughley, Ricky Smiley, people that are close to both parties. Yeah, the whole sense of Will Smith just being a broken man. Anybody can see there's a mental issue with Will Smith at this moment. Okay. And like my boy Q said, he was collateral damage. All this was balled up, and that one look, it was literally one look. It took 2 seconds that turned his life upside down and said, "Oh, let me unleash fury on the smallest man on the planet that literally did this to my wife verbally."
Okay. Yeah,
I get what, and that's what it was, man. Like you can literally see, and like I put in my post, there's 3 reactions within 1 hour. This is how mentally ill Will Smith is. And I have friends that have gone to psychological school, are actually doing programs for this. This man had 3 reactions, and I did this, and somebody actually looked at a few of my friends in their programs told me, "You are point on. I'm dead on with it," because he literally laughed. Soon after, there was anger, and then right after that, there was the emotional crying during his speech. That's a man that's fucking broken, like you said, Terry. There's no way around it. The man is mentally gone. If you can't see that, I don't know how to help you as a human. You're gonna have to do some soul searching on that one, because Will Smith is just a broken man. He's no longer that icon that we used to look up to when we were kids. Because he was that guy for me. He was the one that I would, loved his movies, loved him as a person and the character. Never heard anything negative about him. Now this pops up.
Right.
I mean, well, like for me, I left an entire group, is because this girl was just like, you supposed to be protecting black. We supposed to be protecting black women. You shouldn't let nobody say nothing about your black woman. All this, and the guy came in and gave some examples I gave earlier, as far as like, so it was cool for them to talk about Michael Jackson. It was cool for them to talk about R. Kelly's, make jokes on R. Kelly's pedophilia, talk about Prince. Like Michael Jackson and Prince dead and still get jokes. You know, it's a lot of people that are dead and still get jokes told about them. And then she called him, because he was bald-headed. She called him a bald-headed faggot. And I was just like, you know, I was like, dang, that ain't right. You know, you just insulted that man because he had a disagreement and he did not disrespect you. And then she told me that I need to go hit the gym, and that because my hairline is receding, and that I'm a bald-headed dog myself.
You see the black. You see where all
I had to leave that group and restrain myself simply because I know I could have went in on her.
Oh, y'all know I would have been in Facebook.
These jokes was gonna be coming out like they would have been calling me Steph Curry with the jokes. I was gonna be coming down court from shooting them from half court.
Why though? Why though?
But because it was
no. We're not gonna bypass that question. No. We're not gonna do that.
Can I
why
answer?
Though?
Why?
Yes.
Why I would have been?
Yes. Why?
Petty.
Why I would have responded?
Why would you have been Steph Curry with jokes?
Because I would have been shooting them at her. But I restrained myself.
Petty. I'm petty, y'all.
Petty.
Yeah, I'm petty.
But
I restrained in that moment. I restrained myself and just left the group. I got invited back to the group because of that restraint.
All right, but here's the hard question. Here's the hard question, though. See, let's get back to it, because we don't veer it all. Let's get back to it. The thing with the men's mental health, Will's mental health, because he dealt with this thing and have been fighting over it. And he just all of a sudden, like Kevin said earlier, just boiled over and said, okay, I can't do this no more because we don't deal with our crap. Listen to me. I am in therapy as we speak. Why? Because I woke up one day and I was going to lose my marriage because I haven't dealt with my stuff. And I feel like once I start dealing with my stuff, I'm going to react to certain things a little different. Right? That was my honey. I'm going to react a little different. So, men, so let me ask this. Men who have came into the realization that they have issues, why is it so bad for us to seek help? Why is that such a jolt to our ego to get help?
We went through this. We had
several times on this podcast. I went and sought help.
We went through this. Remember our show that we had? Look, man, I'm a fan of our own show.
Not about us.
I'm a fan.
Men in general.
Look, I'm a fan of our own show.
But you got to look at our culture.
If y'all go back, and where's my camera? Y'all can go back and look at our shows. He can if you can please put the link in below. Please go back and look at our shows. All right, but I'm gonna tell. We went through male masculinity, the male toxic masculinity. Every show that we've really touched base on when it comes to men's mental health and things, all of that literally describe what Will Smith is going through.
Exactly.
And I can guarantee more than 80% of our videos and 80% of what we've talked about is a living proof of what Will Smith has gone through over the last 2.5 years to 3 years.
And then also, as men, we don't even go to the doctor on a regular basis.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
but you know what? Oh, go ahead, E. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, like, we got to get pushed. Some of us, we're going to wait till it hurt. Before we go.
Yeah.
Before we I'm a prime example. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to sit here and say that you know, I don't do it. I always do it. Like my tooth is banging, like throbbing right now, and I refuse to go to the dentist.
Yeah, I learned in my early 20s. Yeah, I had to learn that hard lesson in my early 20s.
So
like when it hurt, go to the doctor.
We're gonna wait until some stuff fall off or get damaging ill before we visit a doctor. So I can't sit here wholeheartedly and say what he's going through, but as men, this is, you know, now if he don't seek help after that,
I mean, then you got to look at it also. We expected to take it on the chin. We expected to tough it out.
No, we ain't.
No.
No, we ain't.
No. Well, we were. Remember, this goes back to one of our shows. We were. When I was little. You from the same neck of the woods. We were told, get up and dust it off.
Yeah. Basically, I said we were.
Don't let it out. Don't let. You're not allowed.
We're not supposed to be emotional. We're not supposed to be emotional. We supposed to take it on the chin. When it's let me put it this way: when it comes from women, we supposed to take it on the chin. Cause ain't no dude finna hit me or insult me in no way and not get no type of retaliation. And then you know what I'm saying, we're supposed to maintain our composure in certain situations.
Right.
Because when we show emotions, it shows weakness.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna jump right on in here. I'm gonna jump on and piggyback off what E just said. Now you guys know I'm the king of the analogy, right? When E said we're gonna wait until we just can't wait no more. I hope somebody catch this in the third heaven real quick. How long are we gonna be sick mentally until we can't no more? Until you lose everything, everybody. Right? That's the equivalent of waiting until you can't wait no more. We're gonna lose everything behind our mental health, all because we won't go and get the help that we need. We'll sit around here and walk around sick, cutting folk that didn't cut us, but
slapping people.
So
he had no all with Chris before this.
No.
Right. And they were friends. I read they were friends like 30 years. And I had to think, I said, damn, he was on Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And the other shows, and I said, damn, it wasn't that long ago that, they interacted with each other. I'm just saying, but
the way to change that path is our generation now, being that we're in the middle of this whole, thing. Our generation, could be the lead point on changing that narrative.
And then
if we can change that narrative, and feed the seed to our kids and let that manifest, and our kids will be the leading foundation for that.
Yeah,
changing of the narrative.
Me,
Stop! Don't also, because like you guys, I'm my wife. Thank you, baby. I love you. I'm a pain in the butt when I get to. She's definitely right there, and she will tell you, I'm a pain in the butt when I get sick, and I won't do anything about it. I would rather do self-healing before I would take as much liquid medicine. I won't go take a shot. I hate needles as it is.
Yeah.
It's
You're
just
a pain in the butt while you're sober. Good.
You know what, man? We're not gonna do this on live TV.
He about to jump
I do
over
have
and smack you.
a question.
Hey man, Will Smith is now the new town.
Like he pretty much turned himself into another meme.
Wait, I don't want to get smacked.
Literally. So, but y'all do know. I don't know if y'all seen it, and I should have sent it to you. Will Smith did do somewhat of the same joke of someone back when he was younger
on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah,
he
made sure did.
Yeah,
I mean, we failed to forget. The internet is still undefeated, y'all.
Undefeated.
Always forever. Infinity be undefeated.
The thing is, though, we learned from 250-year-old men when you need to think about your words and your reactions.
No, I can't take the words. Reaction, yes. Words, no. Comedians do what they're supposed to do.
It's all out of assault on comedians.
There's a line though.
Because comedians can't talk about politics no more. You can't talk about.
Hold up. When did we go through sensitivity class? Because when we were young and followed,
but the thing is, it's different now.
DL Hewlett, and it's still not different.
It's different. You can't talk about these people. Everybody's sensitive now.
No, I can't accept that, especially for you, Q. Come on, man.
You got to understand it, man. You here, Ian and Terry here, but the rest of the world,
Dirty Dozen jokes was the
Dirty Dozen jokes, right?
Exactly.
But we didn't touch
everything. Was wide open. Once remember that grin when you grin, you win.
Yeah.
Will Smith grinned. He laughed.
Right.
I mean, I'd have fired back some jokes at him he's a comedian. He knows what to do. That's another thing that bothers me. Will Smith is a comedian himself. Ladies and gentlemen.
Not a very good one.
He is a fucking comedian. How come he could have went back on so many ways during his speech? He could have fired back. It would have been probably even been more epic. And he still would have put there would have been the crown of the Oscar would have still been placed on his head. Right. But now instead he got another replica of fucking Jada who looks like a damn Oscar. Yeah, I saw that meme and I fell the fuck out. Yeah. Yes. Come for me. Will Smith, you smacked me. I'm not only whooping your ass.
No, Will, I don't want to get smacked today.
Hold on. Oh, wait. I got to ask you a question. Listen, I have a question for the panel. The last question before we go. I want to ask this question because it's a very, very important question. I want you guys to catch it. Okay. Now, E said something at the top of the show, and he said when he was talking about his wife and how I'm going to protect his wife, and that's what as men is supposed to do, as husbands and boyfriends. Even we want to protect our female counterparts and our wives and girlfriends. Now, my question to the panel and everybody watching on YouTube is: when do men get protected? And here's the question. Here's the reason why I asked it. Because when she busted that red table talk last year and smashed this man on national TV, where was his protection? Okay, where was his protection? But we are given the responsibility to protect our wives and our girlfriends. She didn't protect him. Why is it okay? And she hasn't.
I have a whole. Trust me, I have something on that. Go ahead, E.
She has
constantly. I'm going to kick it off.
Go ahead.
As a married man, proud, happy. Not even if it was a necessity, but I think as a man, I am to protect not only my wife but my loved ones. Mm-hmm. My children, stepchildren, whoever, grandchildren, whoever.
Yeah.
Protect my house.
Right.
As her protecting me, you don't say nothing bad about me.
Right.
Now I can only speak on me and her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
As much as I protect her, she protects me in her way.
That's right.
Whether you get boastful and brash and say, you're not going to come for my husband, you're not going to do this, that. I've seen it, and I know it will happen.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's just me and her. I can't speak for other people.
But that's the way it should be, though.
Right.
If I can guarantee you, Jen, who is Kev's wife, you better believe she's riding for him.
Right.
She would have snatched me. She would have told me. So here's how I see it, and I'm glad you brought that up because I don't even have to ask her, and it actually happened before.
Yeah.
What she looks out for my best interest at all times, and God bless my queen because. Right. And one narrative that we also have to change is, we have to protect our black women. No, it's a 50-50 deal. All right. when you marry someone, you expect them to look out for your best interest. And I'm glad I got my woman is Latin.
Right.
She's a Latina. She ain't black. And I hate the whole our kings are supposed to help our black women. No, come on. We got to stop that too. All right. I hate that. I really, really do hate that. That gets really on that balls my if I can punch people in the balls for saying that.
We'll slap
but but real quick, but to get my point across,
from
my woman would have Jada should have at the moment that she saw him get up.
She should have grabbed him.
She should have grabbed him.
She should have been.
But if you and that's one of the things I wanted to get a point across with her reaction as well. It's like she endorsed it.
Yeah.
Because not only did she let him get up and walk and do his thing, she also laughed afterwards.
She co-signed it.
Right
exactly.
There. Right
so
there.
that right alone makes me so sick of her. Like,
right there.
Baby, you want to Will Smith her?
Will's mindset at that moment, looked at her.
Should have known. She should have had some time. Just like in her Red Talk table, Miss. He should have known, that whole, which is another scenario as to why he's acting out like he is now.
He embarrassed. That's why he's doing that.
Just like he should have known about her. She should have known. If she loved him, she should have known. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it out there because she had that whole entitlement to say, "Oh, well, if he loved me, he should have known." Well, bitch, if you would have loved him,
I'm calling that on TV, boy. Stop that shit.
Man, I'm sorry, man. I hate even using that word, but this is how much I hate her. This is how much the H word, yo. I'm so sorry, America. I'm sorry, Mark Zuckerberg. Don't suspend me again on Facebook. I apologize.
Yeah, she would.
North Carolina.
She just snatched my whole elbow out of joint if I did something like that. I mean, because that's
Nebraska.
Jen would have snatched my soul back down in my seat.
That's the thing. Right. And Plies, we all know who Plies is. We know, everybody know Plies. You mad? You big man. Plies. he came out with a comment and a statement. He said, "I refuse to protect somebody that won't protect me."
Right? Shut up! I need to go back and see that.
And I was like, I hit it. That in a nutshell. We
literally watched Will Smith break down on that Red Table Talk. You saw they were having that conversation, and you saw him being emasculated. You saw the
open relationship, my ass.
You saw the emasculation happening.
I get it.
When that meme of Will's crying.
Yeah.
He became a professional meme.
He did. But where's the protection though?
My ass, man.
She didn't apologize.
No.
She didn't say nothing. She just like, "Oh, I had an entanglement with August.
And tell me why his reaction was to cry.
It's narcissistic.
Yeah, real nonchalant about it. I watched that whole thing. She was like, "Yeah, I did it."
That goes back to that toxic masculinity because as soon as he got hit with that, he can't react.
It's like she gets a joy out of embarrassing this dude.
If we ever looked at the roles that Jada Pinkett Smith has played in her movies, if you've looked at her out in public, it seems like she was only ever docile with Tupac.
Well, Tupac was a baby boy. She loved Tupac now.
Because Tupac was that's
she Tupac would be like even like the books that I've read I read a couple of books about their relationship, and the fact that even though she did try to pull them, I'm gonna tell you what you gonna do. Pac look at her, laugh at her. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Imagine Tupac's related. If this man, Tupac, look here. Tupac probably would have slapped her himself.
Right. Oh, yeah, Tupac would have got it.
I'm ashamed that she's from Baltimore now. Like, damn.
She from Baltimore. I didn't know she from Baltimore.
She from Baltimore. School of the Arts. Both of them graduated School of the Arts.
That is very true.
They said he went to middle school, Harlem Park, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost ashamed.
I mean, just keeping it funky, man. I know a lot of women out there that take a lot of shit. I know a lot of women out there that's in the mindset that I'm gonna do me. You either gonna take it or you gonna leave, but I'm still gonna do me.
Right.
And you know, the world. I'm single now, y'all. I'm single now because I'm not gonna be somebody that I can't be.
Exactly.
Because if I have to change who I am just to appease somebody just so they can pretend that they even love me, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna be happy.
Yeah. Well, here's what I want to say, and here's my closing remarks. And we're gonna get out of here because it's a little bit over now. If you are in a relationship with somebody, married, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, right? Make sure that you are protecting each other. Make sure that you are loving each other. If you find out, if you figure, or if you finally get to the point where you're living your life and then you feel like it's just you, then you need to have a conversation or pack your ball and go, because the world is full of people who have been cut and have not healed from any of that cutting. My wife and I, as much as we have fought, argued, whatever, and we are working through our stuff. I want to tell you something. When I tell you I will fight to the end of the earth for that woman, and I tell anybody that. We have our disagreements. We sometimes we find ourselves on opposite ends of the spectrum. But I tell you one thing. I'm going to protect that one with my whole life. So if you are in something and you feel like you're the only one doing it, it's time to move on. It's time to either fix it or take your ball and go. That's what I'm saying. Will should have gotten whatever help he needed to get to deal with that. And if he still loves Jada, nobody's going to judge him. Nobody's going to judge him if he still loves Jada. But love yourself first. My wife got on me last week about that. She said, "Babe, we was in the middle of an argument," and she said, "Babe, you have to love yourself first before you can love me." That's what she said to me. And I'll tell you, that thing hit like a sledgehammer in the middle of winter. You feel me? And that we have to.
Yeah.
Before I can love anybody, I can proclaim and progress all this love for this woman. But if I don't love me first, it means absolutely dick. You know what I'm saying? So you have to love yourself first. That's my closing. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right here. I want to close out with this. Y'all know I love my wife and everything. We've been to comedy shows, and I've gone to DL Hughley. I got roasted at DL Hughley show, and I even admitted to it on the podcast the following day.
Oh yeah.
But I've recently got roasted again by my boy Anthony A at a comedy show. I mean, we sit in the front, but if you do not want the attention, sit your ass in the back. All right, don't set yourself up for fucking failure. I mean, that's literally what you're doing. You're gonna set yourself up for fucking failure. But if you could take a joke, I was raised where my brother's friends who are 10, 15 years older than me roasting me. My uncles and my cousins roasting each other. Like you come to my family hangout, you gonna get roasted. Don't come to the. I'm gonna warn you.
Yeah.
But once you bring you in, you done for. Yeah. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is think. All right, whenever you're going into any type of environment, think of what the environment is for, what it's going to do. If it's going to hurt you, avoid it by all means. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, this is one hell of a show today. I was pretty excited to do a one, come back. That's how busy I am. So it was great, man. Terry, I love you, my guy. Happy birthday.
I appreciate you, man.
For how many years that we've been rocking with each other, man. Happy birthday, man. Hey, E, you want to sing for him, bro?
No. Quinn.
Hey, yo, only thing I got to say is, fellas out there, man, take your mental health into consideration.
Please.
Focus on getting yourself together, even if that means standing in the mirror every morning. And you got to run through your positives and your negatives and try to find a happy medium.
Yeah.
But also, I missed you guys. I enjoyed being here with you guys, man. Yeah. Happy birthday, T. And
I appreciate you, man.
That's all I got to say, man.
E.
Me. How'd that sound? That sound good. Shut up. Okay. Bust out. All right.
Please don't say, bro.
Say no. I wanted to say first and foremost, men. I'm not saying black men. I'm not saying all men.
Yep.
Mental health is a serious issue. Visit a doctor, a therapist, physician, whatever you need to do to cope with emotions, things that's going on in your mind, things that's clouding your mind, to express it instead of waiting to the Oscars and smacking people. Do that. Do that. Women who are married or boyfriends, significant others, encourage them to do it, but don't encourage them to enforce that action. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying? Also, happy birthday, Terry. One of my closest friends from thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your day. It was good to see all the guys back. Quinn, Kev.
Yeah.
This is great. We should start doing this again while I'm off on Sundays.
Yeah.
Hey man, we might bring this back. This is pretty good.
I mean, I don't see a problem with bringing it back. You know what I'm saying?
Barring schedule.
Football season don't start up for another. Oh man, I say,
I did it during football season.
Yeah.
And not my. All right, so yeah, I mean, barring schedule, I've gotten really busy. But I took a year off of coaching baseball to get my mental health, ladies and gentlemen. Like he said, get your mental health straight, because if you can't help and love yourself, you can't help and love anyone else.
Right.
And I couldn't do that for the kids. It was very unfair from what happened to follow the year before. So so I had to get myself straight, and it's a reset. You hit the reset button, and my reset and my mentality, the way I think now, I'm at peace. I'm at ease. It was the right move.
You're gonna have to reset your jaw if I don't see no wedding pictures soon.
I got you.
Yeah, I need Nebraska too, buddy.
Oh no, I don't use this. You'll never see this if I'm hitting another man.
Q, you gotta chase me down first, bro. I can't hit my brother. Well, you gotta chase me.
Oh,
and I can't. My legs messed up, man.
That's why I'm running.
and before we get out of here, the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast audio is live now on Podbean. So it's knuckleheadchronicles.podbean.com. Go check that out. Check out the website. I moved it over from Buzzsprout over to Podbean on Mr. Ernest's behest, because he told me it was a better product. So I'm over there. So anyway, Podbean.com, Knucklehead Chronicles podcast. Check us out. This may be something I can bring back here on a weekly basis. But anywho, we're gonna get out of here. We love
one occasion though.
What's that?
One occasion.
One occasion. All right, man. Cue the outro, bro.
All right, we out.
Boy.